What's going on, guys? Happy 4th of July. Sorry I didn't upload on Sunday. Got busy over the weekend and wasn't able to make a video. But today what we're going to be working on is the Yamaha Grizzly that I had purchased a while back. Now, what I'm going to be doing, as you can tell by the title, is getting this thing ready for sale. Now, this is pretty much how I bought it. All dirty, a couple of rust spots on the racks and stuff like that. And couple cracked fenders. This one's cracked, this one's missing a hunk, but that's no big deal. The oil, I don't know when it was changed. The brakes were already done on this one. The guy had changed the brakes front and back, so those are all good. But otherwise, I'm going to clean this guy up. I'm going to take the front and back rack off, the front grille off. I'm also going to do an oil change on it and change the battery. This is everything I'm going to be using. I got the battery, K&N oil filter from my local auto parts store, and oil. I'm not using Yama Lube or whatever. Oil is going to be oil. As long as it's the right 10W40 or whatever you want to put in there, oil, you're good to go. Now, as for the racks, I am going to be using Rust-Oleum truck bed coating. This is about $7 from Menards. And if you don't know what a Menards is, I'm sorry, because you're missing out. And if you do know what a Menards is, you know exactly why I'm saying that those people are missing out. But if you don't truly like Menards, then you don't have to. But otherwise, guys, this is everything we're going to be doing to it. But first, I want to clean all this up and pressure wash it down, because look at that. Look at all that. I'm going to have to clean all that up first, so I'm going to hose it down. Oh, hey! I didn't even realize this was in here. Sweet! You guys can't tell what this is, but this is the front emblem for the Grizzly symbol. So I'm going to clean that up and glue that back on there. And it'll make it look 1,000 times better. It already looks better. Sweet! Alright, but first I'm going to rip all the racks and all the bars off before I go wash it down, because I'm going to scrub the plastics really quick like a cleaner, so it all looks nice and fresh and new. And then we'll throw the new battery in it, do an oil change, and paint the racks. But I'll paint the racks while I'm doing the oil change, but let's get on with it. Alright, so got the front rack and the grill guard, or whatever you want to say, and the back rack off. And this is actually going to help clean, because look at all that. I don't know if you guys can see that, but all that has to go. It's got to get really cleaned and all nice and prettied up, so it looks good in photos, so you can get the most out of it. Because if you just tried selling it like this, no one's going to really want to look at it or maybe even buy it. They're going to try and lowball you. So if you want to get the most out of it, a good cleaning can be the best thing. So let's go hose it down, pressure wash it, really get up in the wheel wells and everything, and clean it off and make it all nice and pretty. So just cleaned off the four-wheeler. Now I'm going to go rinse down the racks, clean those off in the rusty spots, paint them, and while that's drying, I'm going to be doing the oil change and changing out the battery. So I'll go do that now and I'll be right back. Alright, so just finished up the first coat on the top of the racks outside. I'm going to let that dry, and while I do that, I'm going to let the oil drain out down here. So let's pull the plug and get that going. so the oil's draining right now, and I knew this bolt was going to be long, but my goodness. So if you ever change your oil on one of these things and you go, why is the bolt not coming out yet? Yeah, it's why? Yamaha, please explain. But otherwise, yeah, oil's draining. Let's pull off that oil filter and change that out really quick. Alright, so the oil drain plug is going to be right about there where you can maybe see that little stream where my finger's kind of pointing. And then the oil filter goes right here. It's going to be on the right or left side if you're sitting on it. And you will have to take this thing off. There's 4 10mm bolts holding it up. 2 here, 2 there. And then it's good to come off. Just pull it towards the front so this hook can come off. You can drain it. So let's clean this up now. Let's wipe it all down and put the new filter on and put in some new oil. It's going to take about 3 quarts. It's like 2 point something, so I'll put a little over 2 quarts in there. So let's go do that and we'll be right back. Alright, so time to just put the oil in. Just put the drain plug back in. And look at that. Fresh oil going in. Oh yeah. Sorry if there's like a noise of what sounds like a fan because, well, it is a fan. It is really hot outside. That's why I'm doing this in the garage. And I have a fan going to try and keep myself cool because alright, now we just gotta install the new battery, which is a matter of just sliding it in back into place. It is kind of a snug fit. Alright, just get the new screws, put them in place. Alright guys, so I put the battery in as you saw in the last clip. Sorry my battery died, I had to swap it out, but the battery's in. It turns on by itself now. So there's that. The racks are drying just a little bit. I'm about to throw them on because they're dry to the touch, but you still want to let them cure, so I'm going to throw them on and see how it looks with the new painted racks. As you can tell, it is cleaned up a lot better than what it was. It's still kind of like scuffed and stuff like that, but this one I'm going to leave it. The other one I'm going to like buff out, try and clean up the fenders a lot better. This one I just want to get cleaned up, get the oil changed on it, and paint the racks. This way I can get this one out of my hair and move on to the next one. Let's get those racks on and see how it looks. And for the piece of resistance, the Grizzly badge. Now let's glue this on. I'm just going to use Gorilla Super Glue Gel because that's what I prefer. I cleaned it up, wiped it all down prior to. So, we'll just put a thin little bead all the way around. Little dot in the center. Set that aside. And hold it for about 10 seconds. And boom! That's on there. Wow. Alright guys, so here we are with the finished product. Back and front grill guard thing. All the racks are painted with bedliner paint. They look great, all refreshed. Cleaned it off, washed it down really good, got all the little dirt and everything up in the little crevices as best as I can. Did underneath the seat as well. If you guys remember, all this was dirt. So now all that is cleaned up. The seat, I kind of cleaned it, but it's still a little bit dirty, but not perfect. These things are I'm gonna have to leave them because I don't feel like replacing the whole thing on this one. I don't think it's totally worth it. Still scratched up in some spots, but the plastics still have a good bit of shine left in them. All the tires have good tread, cleaned up the wheels a little bit so they're not as dirty. But otherwise, guys, this four-wheeler is ready for sale. I just took some pictures. I'm gonna post it up and hopefully sell it sometime soon. But before I sell it, if you guys want to see me do a review on this four-wheeler or any other ones, please let me know down in the comment section. And as always, guys, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you didn't, go ahead and hit the dislike button, but let me know what I can do to improve on for my next video so you guys can enjoy it. And if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. And as always, guys, I will catch you later. Bye.